Hello, Kevin. Pat Seary here. Here's a summary of the opportunity that we have discussed, and I hope it matches everything that you've heard so far. We think it's a pretty exciting opportunity and can't wait to get started with you. There's three basic services. There's remote support, there's on-site support, and a one-time tune-up, which might be part of a subscription or might stand alone as a charged event. So, okay, it's a good idea. Why partner with us? Well, all of our technicians are U.S. citizens. They are vetted. They are based here in the States. They speak English, and they are actual technicians. We guarantee our response times, or you don't pay. And I have to say, I'm happy to say, we have never had to make good on that. You will have a dedicated account delivery manager who understands the technology and can deal with any issues that might arise in any case for any customer, because they're also an experienced technician. And as I mentioned earlier, our proprietary software that allows us to manage events and also manage our ticketing system is a very distinct advantage to us. It allows us to give customers service that satisfies them really well, and also it allows us to get a very highly efficient utilization of staff. And unless there's any unusual requirements for integrating databases or something that I don't see, there are no startup fees either. So we can get rocking and rolling the minute you decide that this is for you. Who is My Computer Works? It's a private company started 6 years ago. Headquartered here in Scottsdale, Arizona, that has between 70 and 100 technicians employed today. But over that period of time as a direct business, which we were up until this past year when we started offering private label, we served over 450,000 customers. And that gave us the experience to be able to hone this down to get people what they want in the way that they want to get it. And you can see that that resulted in some other accolades that we've received there listed on the bottom. What do we do for your customers? We reduce the time they spend dealing with PC issues. Small office, home office businesses are entirely dependent on the computer system and typically do not have an IT department or even someone resident who's experienced technically. In addition to that, like what's broken with my computer, your customers are dealing with how-to questions. I don't know how to set up my Outlook. Why can't I print to my in my Wi-Fi? Why doesn't my modem work properly, and so on. These are all things that they can do with this new service of yours. On a subscription basis, they can do it as much as they want. It's unlimited, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And that is something that is just the highest level of service available to small businesses in America. Remote support is what we do 80% of the time, maybe more, which is to say we do all of these things you see listed from a remote location by taking command of the computer while the customer watches us if they feel like it and talks to us if they want to, or they let us do it until we're finished. When we're done, everything is humming, and they're so happy with it that after a one-time tune-up, for example, is a very good time to convert people to a subscription if they're not already on it. We do on-site support when the customer can't be connected to the internet, which happens some small percentage of the time, in which case we will deliver someone to them usually the same day, anywhere in every zip code in the country and most of Canada. You'll see in the pricing that some locations are more expensive than others. The middle of New York City costs more than some other places. But you'll see the range and what you can earn from this on-site support. That's a growing part of our business. We like it a lot. It's profitable, and we'll share that profit with you. A one-time tune-up is something that may be the first thing that happens in a subscription, or it might be just an event that a customer wants once they've called us and their hair is on fire and everything's broken and what's going to happen. We will look through the entire system. We don't pride ourselves in getting rid of them right away. We pride ourselves in how long it takes, and usually it's a couple of hours, maybe up to 4, and it covers all of the things you see here and some other things we will find. And we will make the changes that they will let us make to make sure that they don't have those problems again. Subscriptions, the opportunity for recurring revenue, offer unlimited support by US-based computer technicians 7 days a week, 365 days a year, including Christmas, and we'll start with a one-time tune-up at the onset of the subscription if that's needed or the customer would like to have it. And that will make their interaction with us much more limited over the course of the subscription because things will really work well. And we will report all of this to you online and monthly, with not only the financial transactions with customers, but the service transactions with them as well. Here is a chart of standard pricing and commissions for you based on the services that we've just covered here. And you can see how this can add up very quickly over time as we gain more and more customers out of your member base.